What's up, guys? Neil Orfield here. Talk a little no house advantage NBA. We've got an enormous slate tonight, so we actually have a ton of good options, a lot of good bets to choose from in the no house advantage versus the house contest tonight. So I think we've got some nice picks here. I'm also self-producing this one, so I can actually go around, show you what I'm using, some of the tools that I'm looking at as I'm making these picks while I pick them. While you're coming in, by the way, please do like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification button so you can get alerts when our shows go live. Again, we're going to be talking about the versus the house contest here, not the pick'em contest. So you're not competing against other players in this one. You're not like in a big, 5,000 person contest trying to win a big top prize. You're just playing against the house. You make 5 picks. You don't have to worry about how anybody else does. You just need to worry about your 5 picks here, and you can net up to 21x your entry fee if you get all 5 picks right. It is simple. I'm going to show you how it all works as you go along. You do have to start off by making 2 picks right away. You can't make a versus a house card with fewer than 2 picks, but you can make a card with just 2 picks. So I'm going to show you some of my favorite picks on the day, and we can now. I'll show you the payout structure again as we go along. So our top pick of the day, and I'll show you, or I'll give you a little peek behind the curtain here. Emmanuel quickly. This points under 13.5. I love this pick. He's just not playing that many minutes. We've got him in for, I believe, 25 minutes tonight. Looking at Fantasy Cruncher here, 25 minutes is what we have him projected for tonight against the Heat. Yeah, I think it's kind of a lot to ask for him to get to 13.5 points against the Heat in 25 minutes. So our projection is just under 11 points for Emmanuel Quickly. Jalen Brunson is available for the Knicks. So, Quickly has had some really big games when Brunson was out, but Brunson is playing tonight and they're playing in Miami. I think there's a lot of reason to like the under on this 13.5 line. So I do like that one quite a bit. I'm going to pick that one right away. Brunson, 13.5 points, take less. All right, so that's going to be my first pick here, right in line with the stochastic tools. Next one that I like, I actually really like this Talon Horton Tucker line. He's been doing great with Lauri Markkanen out, but Lauri Markkanen has been ruled in for this game. So they're going to be playing with Markkanen. THT probably going to see fewer minutes. We're not projecting him for a ton of minutes tonight. He's also, with Lauri Markkanen back as a quality rebounder, so probably fewer rebounding opportunities for THT. Yeah, we've got him in for just 26 minutes tonight. He even, when he has been starting, he hasn't been playing a ton of minutes recently. He's been, 21 minutes the last game as a starter, 28, 27 the last 3, and then you can see a string of 30-minute games here. But with Markkanen back, we're only projecting him for 26 minutes here. So I think that is a pretty safe bet to make there on THT, the under on 4.5 rebounds. So I think I'm going to add that to the cart as well. All right, so that's 2 picks. If you make these 2 picks and you just leave your card just like this, you will 3x. So if you put $10 in, you're going to win back 30. Pretty nice, easy way to make $30 if you feel strongly about these. And I actually kind of like this as a 2-bet card as well. But there are a lot, as I said, there are a lot of bets that I kind of like on this slate. So I'm going to make a 5-card bet here, and I think I'm going to enter the 5-pick card. But you don't have to. It's obviously risky. You have to get kind of lucky to get all 5 picks right. You have better odds if you only take a couple. But I like to take that risk and try to get that 21x payout. So I like that THT bet quite a bit as well. Thinking about this Gobert one, I am going to the Timberwolves game tonight, so that's a reason to like that Gobert one. But Karl-Anthony Towns back. I'll think that one over. I'm not sure that I'm going to want to play that one, so I'll think about adding that one as well. I do kind of like this under on Drew Holiday. So you can see projected for 4.5 rebounds, and that's the line, 4.5 rebounds. But we have the under hitting 53% of the time. That's just a median versus mean kind of thing, So maybe he gets 4 rebounds several times in a row, and then he gets 8 one game. So then it gets up to a 4.5 projection, but still more often he's hitting the under there. So I kind of like taking the under there. And part of the reason that I kind of wanted to hammer this game, this San Antonio-Milwaukee game, just take a bunch of unders, because that game is just going to blow out. This is in Milwaukee. Spurs depleted. They just ruled out several more players for this game for the Spurs. So I don't think that Milwaukee is going to be playing a full game here. I wouldn't be that shocked if they sit their starters by midway through the third quarter or something like that. I think this could be just an absolute blowout here, particularly because it's in Milwaukee. So kind of like the idea of taking a bunch of unders from this Spurs Milwaukee game. So I like taking the under on 4.5 rebounds for Drew Holiday here. I think that's a really strong bet. So I'm going to take the less there. All right, so that's 3 picks here. As you can see, we will 5.5x your entry. So if I put in $10, I'm going to win 55. That's a pretty solid bet there. I'm of course going to keep going. I think there are more bets that I like on this card, so I'm going to keep making some picks. I kind of like this Nurkic bet as well. So 8.5 rebounds is the line. I don't think that Utah is going to go small here. Again, they've got Markkanen in, they've got Walker Kessler. I think they're going to be playing big, and I think the Blazers are going to need Nurkic in this game. So, the big volatility with Nurkic is just his minutes. Is he out there? He's a great producer when he's on the floor. So all you have to really worry about with Nurkic most of the time is he getting the minutes? And I think against Utah with those bigs, they're going to want to play Markkanen and Kessler. I think Portland is going to need Nurkic out on the floor. So I really like taking the over 8.5 rebounds for Nurkic. I think he hits, close to his minute ceiling here. So over 8.5 there for Nurkic looks good to me. So let me pick that one. All right, so now we've got 4 bets on the board. Again, if you hit all 4, you're turning $10 into $110. And of course, you don't have to bet just 10. If you want to bet 25, you can turn it into $275. You can also bet less than 10 if you want. Plenty of options, but you can see it's a pretty nice payout if you get all 4 of these right. And we like all of these bets. So I'm feeling good about this. But this is, again, a card where we have a lot of great options here. I'm actually going to go to the second page. Obviously, there are a lot of plus EV bets that you can make here if you like some of these better. But I'm going to go to the second page, trying to jog my memory. There was one I really liked on this second page that I had some interest in. Oh, this Damian Lillard over 7.5 assists. Again, Dame is just going to have to do everything tonight against Utah. So I like the idea of taking over on 7.5 assists. They're going to be missing Anthony Simons and Jeremy Grant. I just think the ball is going to be in Lillard's hands all night tonight against Utah. Again, should be a competitive game. So I do like taking the over there. It also correlates well with, I guess it doesn't correlate directly with the Nurkic pick, but I think that it's going to be a competitive game. So minor correlation there, maybe, because I'm counting on these guys playing big minutes, the starters for the Blazers. So I like taking the over on 7.5 assists for Dame tonight. That's going to be my final pick here. Oh, we're missing that one now. All right, so that was, no, it's just lower. Okay, I see. So I'm going to take the over there. Now I've got 5 picks here. And I'm going to put in $10 on this one. Payout of $210. So 21x on your bet. I really like that card there. Those 5 picks again. Emmanuel quickly taking the under on 13.5 points. THT taking the under on 4.5 rebounds. Drew Holiday taking the under on 4.5 rebounds. Nurkic over on 8.5 rebounds, and Lillard over on 7.5 assists. By the way, if I did not already say it, you can, if you are a new user, you can get a first deposit match bonus up to $100 by using promo code Stochastic. Also, a link in the description of this video. So if you're a new user, you might as well take advantage of that. You can quickly you put $100 into your account, it immediately becomes $200. Pretty great deal there. So check that out if you're interested in checking out No House Advantage and you haven't played before. That is a pretty sweet deal. So check it out. Anyway, those are 5 picks that I like here. And again, you can find all of these projections that I'm showing you on the Stochastic website. So check that out if you sign up for Stochastic as well. Pretty great resource for finding plus EV tools. So anyway, hope you can find some success tonight using a similar approach to this No House Advantage card. Good luck.